Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Selling Made Simple. It's our Thursday live, Diane and Danielle, and we're here today again to talk about all things that have to do with sales and selling. And the last few weeks, we've been talking about automation. And as you know, we talk about all different things related to selling and getting sales and, being able to grow your business. And one of the big things, of course, along with automation, is technology. I know. And I will tell you that whatever number of years ago, 7, 8 years ago, when I took my business from live and doing my consulting and coaching and working with companies, when I took that from the way I had done it for so long, and then looked over at the technology and the digital marketing in that world, I said, not for me. I had no idea. And technology to me, that was a huge fear. And that was one of the main reasons why I didn't go to the digital world earlier, was just the technology. I just thought, I don't want to learn all that stuff. And it seems very complicated. And I never had to do it before. And why do I need to do it? So today we're diving in. And Danielle, how is technology for you?
I was just like, why? Because we use tech as the great disqualifier. And so many times, many of us, we're either in a job we hate, maybe we're trying to run something as we would call a side hustle, bring extra income into our business, and we're saying it's not successful. But at the same time, we're using tech as the great disqualifier. We're saying, I hate tech. I can't learn it. I don't understand it. It's gone, all these things so that we don't engage with it. And yet tech can be your greatest friend. I'm not the biggest techie, right? And I can look at it, and if you see tech and you say, and when I say tech, right, we just are thinking about a million things. If we just break it down to an email sequencing system, and you think, okay, just that one small piece of tech. No, right? We're looking at all the pieces instead of just taking it one step at a time. And I think for many of us, our mindset, we are forgetting about how incredibly smart we are. At some point, every step of your life, you did something new that you didn't know how to do. And somehow you're still here and you mastered it. Whether you started that new job and you walked in the office and you thought, I don't even know what to do for my job. And piece by piece, as you stacked it, before you knew it, you mastered that. We became parents for some of us, showing my age. And when we first brought home the baby, we didn't get an SOP on that baby. But yet, every step of the way, and we became incredible parents, and we were able to do things. When you first drove your car, you looked at the car and you're like, I can't do it, especially if it was a stick shift, ladies and gentlemen. But somehow, piece by piece, as you put it together and started doing it, you mastered it. And we don't even think about these things today. And tech is no different. Stop stacking this mountain on yourself and realize if you just start doing the pieces, you will get what you need to get. You don't need to get it all. But you do need to get the pieces that will help your business go further, because if you're using that to stop you from being successful or launching your own business or getting that side hustle or making that change in life that you desire, that's where the mistake is. That's where the mistake is. So Diane, I know you want to share more about tech. And I love tech now. Believe me, I look at it as a game.
Yeah. And I think with, just even the word technology, the one thing that we know about technology is that it never stays the same. It's constantly changing. And that, and somewhat with just that statement that technology is always changing. And then if we kind of pair that with people don't always love change, it kind of is a natural way to say, yeah, it's technology. I don't want to go there. But when we really embrace it, like Danielle is saying, like we embrace so many other things in our life, we don't have to know all of it. We only have to know some of the parts that are really going to make a difference in our business. And when you approach it that, okay, I don't have to be a coder. And my daughter, and actually Danielle's daughter too, are like, my daughter's like tech wizard. I don't even ask her a question because I don't even understand the answer that she gives me. So, but I don't have to know that. I just have to know how it pertains to my business and the things that I need to do to enhance it. And when you have experts to look at for, or to look up to, and when somebody has done it before, and when they can shorten your timeline, and so that you don't have to know all the coding and all the behind the scenes part of it, you just have to know what you need and find something that works for you, that's going to be doable for you, that you can learn, and then you can do it. Or you hire somebody. But it's understanding what you need first and really understanding your business and where you want it to go. And then you'll be able to put the pieces together, because you don't need everything. And if you needed everything, I mean, there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff out there that you don't need.
Yeah. And I love that you said that, because this is so true. And I see this with many people that are a coach or a consultant looking to be in the entrepreneur world. Just because your favorite mentor guru has all the toys doesn't mean you need them. They didn't start that way. So knowing what you really need. So if right now, all you need to do, because you have emails and you want it to automate and send stuff out on its own, that's what you need. Maybe you don't need a funnel. So don't go and sign up for funnels. Maybe you don't even need a website. Maybe the way you go get clients is because you're showing up at trade shows or conferences. So maybe you just need something on your phone that you can easily exchange information so that you build your network. Like, think about what the goal is for you, and that's what you need. Don't start thinking because you heard it, it's a soundbite. I need this, and I need this, and I need this, and I need this, and I need that. Most of the time, you don't even use it anyway. And I'm going to give you a real life example that I wasted a ton of money on. So right now you see Diane and I, here we are in the studio, and I will show up live for my people in different formats. And I thought I needed an entire professional studio, right? Because that's what they said. That's what they said. So I had the camera and the backdrops and the stand to hold the backdrop, and I have soft lights and I have ring lights, and I have it's called a gimbal, so it holds your phone steady if you're walking. And then I don't need all that stuff. Do you know what I need in the end? I just need my phone, folks. And if I could just turn it on and hit go live, there you go. I could go stand outside and let the sun hit my face, and that works too. I have one light. I'm not even using my backdrop for the most part. So all that money I thought I had to have, or all those toys I thought I had to have in order to just go live and put myself out there and be on social media, I didn't need it. So watch what you think you need. Ask yourself, what truly is my goal? Where do I need to go? And what do I need to do there? It's great to have all the amazing stuff, right? And you can work to that one day, but don't, again, use it as your great disqualifier to not get started. You don't need it all.
Yeah.
You need things when they're right. Diane?
And I think along the same lines, like, there's so many social platforms out there. You don't need to be on all of them. Where are the people that you want to reach? And I had a client a few years ago, and she was so stressed about learning technology, going live, like all the things that you just said, Danielle. And she was so concerned about all that stuff, and she had to show up, and she had to, be live so many times a day or post so many times a day. And that was a huge stress. And when we started working, I asked her where do her ideal clients hang out? And very few of them were actually online. So then who was she posting for? She needed to find a way to get in touch with those people through technology. So emails, there's other ways that you could do it. Texting, WhatsApp groups, whatever. There's all kinds of different ways that you can do it. But think about why you're doing it. Because if you're just posting to post, and you're just posting to put yourself out there and all of that, then you're not really using technology the way that it's going to benefit you the most. Mm-hmm. So think about what you need and where your people are and where your community is and what you want to get out of the technology, and then find the right platform, the right solution for you. And then if you can't figure out how to do it, get some help, because there's lots of tech people out there and their job is just to basically get things working for you. Probably my experience has been, sometimes it's the setting up of the stuff or figuring out what I need. That is the difficult part. Once it's up and running, yeah, I can do it. I can manage that. But, sometimes it's the beginning where I have to figure out really what I need, and do I need all this stuff? And see, I came into this game later, into the digital world later than you, Danielle, because I have a ring light. Like, that's all I got. So I didn't get all this stuff because I couldn't see myself doing all that. Right. And then when it came time for me to do videos and do all that, yeah, it was my phone and a ring light, and that's it. Like, that's really what I need. So from a technology standpoint, whatever, I would say really look at what you need and really understand that it can help you so much if you're using it properly and if you're using the right things and not being overwhelmed by too much. It doesn't have to be all at once.
And what you're using, whatever it is that you're going to go use, right? And I know that sounds so vague because we're not actually telling you which tech, because it's be different for everybody.
Yeah.
So if I just broke it down and I just said, all right, you need a funnel. You decide you need a funnel, right? That's going to be your landing page. Whatever platform you choose to use for that software, then break it down one more step. You're going to learn it piece by piece, one step at a time. And you're going to be just like every single human in the world who's ever used a funnel, including your favorite gurus. You're gonna mess it up a little bit, but you got it, because you got to learn what really works and what doesn't work and what fits you and your style. Right. And again, Diane's absolutely right. If you know you need it and you just can't do the piece by piece, then you go and you hire somebody to go do that for you. I don't believe in getting in the car if I want to go to the beach and I don't want to drive down 82 roads I don't have to drive down. And I can't drive 5 vehicles at one time. So I'm in one car and I want the straight line because I want more time in the ocean. So that relates to know what you need. Don't worry about all the millions of things that you could have, because you don't necessarily need them. Go for the direct line for the result that you want. So if you look at us right here, okay, does our tech kind of mess up occasionally? Okay, more than occasionally. All right.
Yes, it does.
Right. But we started right on LinkedIn with us going through Zoom.
Yeah.
That was it. That was it. Love it or hate it. That was it. There was a delay. It's hysterical. You'll see me like, are we live? Then we upgraded because we wanted the goal changed. We wanted to be able to do one live cast and have it spider web out. So that's where we jumped into StreamYard, which is what you see right now. And therefore, by the push of a button, we're probably in 6 different places right now, depending on where you're watching us. So we use tech in order to help us go for a straight line with the goal to reach more people. But we didn't start out that way, right? We didn't start out with, oh, we got to have everything. We got to be everywhere. And so don't let tech disqualify you. Don't let the fear of tech disqualify you to get the goals that you want.
Yeah. And I think that's the biggest thing is, don't let it stop you from moving ahead. Just find a way to do it. And I've had, again, clients and people that we know in our communities that, they've said they feel like landing page or maybe all of that stuff might be too complicated for them to start with. I mean, drop a PayPal link for somebody to pay you for your services. That's technology. That's somebody paying you. That's an international customer, let's say, paying you through PayPal, and you're receiving money. So that's even, the basis of what we're talking about. You can post on your phone, you can do lives on your phone, you can do videos and then upload them. And then somebody wants to work with you and you send them a PayPal link. Like, that's the start. That's a funnel right there. You've got yourself a funnel. Now, the more comfortable you get, the more you want to do and expand your business. Now you need more things. You might need some emails. You might want to contact those people and tell them when you're going live. So if you start somewhere, then you'll see what you need next instead of trying to figure it all out and never really starting.
That's
So
right.
we say, just get started. Get started with something.
So many people don't get started. So just the fact that you get started, you're about 20, 30 steps ahead of others in whatever it is that you're about to launch. And with that said, if you can remove the fear of tech so that you can either grow your business or start a business so you can get out of that job that you hate, you can make that side hustle or extra money actually work for you without more time, then again, what we want to share with you is something very, very special, very unique. And we're very fortunate to be a strategic partner with Dean Graziosi and Tony Robbins. And we only do this once a year, just once a year. But we were surprised and delighted that we got a big peek behind the curtain. So we know what's coming. We can't share it though, but we know what's coming and we know it's right for you. So if you can push all of that self-doubt and that fear of tech, and you want to get started and start taking action, small action, the first one you're going to take is to join on June 13th, 14th, and 15th, Dean and Tony's event called The Game Has Changed, because this is going to give you golden nuggets and help in how do you move forward? How do you do that straight line and not drive all over town and miss the sun and the beach, right? And we've dropped that link in. And because you use our link, and we're going to be transparent, we are a strategic partner, which is being an affiliate. And we may or may not earn money when you click that link. It depends on what you do. But here's what we are going to do. The event is completely free to attend. And just because you use our link, and we want you to be successful, and we've done this journey, we've been with them. This is how we built our businesses. This is part of our success. We're going to give you $4,000 worth of bonuses, extra bonuses to ensure you're supported all along the way and you get the results that you need. Now, if you upgrade to VIP, then you're going to get $6,000 worth of bonuses from us just for doing it. We are rewarding you and we are supporting you. So we just want to make sure we're really clear. If you've already registered to the event through Dean or Tony or somebody else, but you've not done VIP, we're going to drop a link that says VIP. When you take that link only, and you click it, you're going to get $6,000 worth of bonuses. If you've not registered for the event, then we're telling you to go from the beginning, upgrade, sign in for the event, opt in, and you're going to get $4,000. But when you upgrade to VIP, you're going to get $6,000. And that's our special gift for you, rewarding you for being an action taker. And all you have to do is show up and watch the event, write your notes, know what you want to do, and we're gonna support you along the way. So, Diane, anything you want to add to that before we all jump out?
Yeah, the biggest thing I would say is, if you're going to learn from somebody, learn from the best, because it's going to save you time. It's going to save you money. It's going to save you headaches. It's going to save you pulling out your hair. And for me, when I did take that step into the digital world, it was with Tony and Dean. It was through one of these events similar to what we're doing. That's why Danielle and I support this so much, is I wouldn't have done it. And it would have taken me, if I had done it, it would have taken me a lot more time and headaches. And this is how I started my journey. So we know what's going to happen in those 3 days. And it's just a couple hours for over 3 days. But in that amount of time, you are going to get so much amazing information from the people who really are the industry leaders in digital marketing, in online courses, in creating exactly what you need to do to get you and your business out there in the world and really making the money that you want to make, doing what you love. So I would say, if there's any hesitation, it's free. Click the link, join us for 3 days. As Danielle said, you get bonuses, which, are directly related to things we're going to do for you, but you also get everything that Dean and Tony are offering, and you'll be on their list, and you're going to get their emails and all of their cool stuff and join their community. We're doing this as an added extra, So we want to make sure that the people in our community really have an opportunity to be closer to us and to learn from our wisdom as well as students of Tony and Dean. And everything that we've learned, we're going to be sharing with you guys. So yeah, I'd love to see you in the VIP, because then you get more stuff and you get more stuff from us. But yeah, I think, the game has changed. It really has. Like, this is a significant event to be at, and you don't want to miss it.
100%. So we thank you once again. We love the fact that you guys really engage with us. You send us private messages, you make comments. Anybody you want to share this, share our links, even to Dean and Tony's event. But we are truly here, and we're invested in your success in where you go, because we get it. We're on the same journey. We just might have started slightly sooner than you did. So thank you very much. Have an incredible rest of your week, and we will see you next Thursday at 1 o'clock Eastern Time.